me do this.
I mean, if you guys want to stick around, I don't mind. It's fine. Like, more than likely, this episode.
We'll let you do your own thing. So right now we're doing some crosstalk.
I'm not leaving
live on the Dynasty Pylon channel.
Hey, I like you, Marvin. You can stay. That's fine. I like Marvin. He's a fun.
Ooh, that's a good question.
The rest of y'all can leave.
Is Kittle finally going to do something?
You guys can stay.
That's against Green Bay. And I believe Green Bay's defense against tight ends is not that good.
The defense against everybody is not
This is Kittle's week. It has to be Kittle's week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it has to be Kittle's week. And I think it's going to be this week.
Because you talk about potential bust if he doesn't come out for this season. I mean, it's early. It's week 3, but, like, Kittle was drafted, and he's got, like, second round getting picked, second, third round getting picked in leagues and stuff like that. He's one of the top, it's him and Kelsey, and those are the first two to be gone, and they're picking those people way early. So but so yeah, he's got to do something. And I think that's just there's a problem with their offense. They're unbalanced now because of the problems they're having with the run, and it's causing them not to be able to do everything that they want to do. So I think a lot of that's going to depending on how well they can get something going with the run. Hopefully Trey Sermon, rises from the ashes like a phoenix, after all the bullcrap.
He's the only guy back there right now, right? I mean,
and Jacquez Patrick.
Oh. Okay.
No, I agree. They're not using him right. I agree. I think San Francisco, they're not looking for him. He's open a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's Jimmy G. The dude's tough.
Jimmy G's trying every play he's trying to make. He's trying to do like it's the best play ever. Instead of just hit the tight end over the middle. He's open.
Well, I mean,
there.
Guess who's waiting on the bench?
Yeah, but they're not putting him in. Look,
so he's
going to doing this year either.
Well, of course he's not ready. But Jimmy G wants to make sure wants to look impressive. He wants to make these big plays. He wants to, no.
He's keeping the real goals.
Give him the ball and let him just kill it.
Yeah,
that's what they need to do. They take a note from Las Vegas. He targeted Waller 21 times. Kittle gets targeted 4.
Jeez.
Oh, there we go. The yak monster.
Yeah. What's the phrase, Martin?
Well, yeah, I was about to ask. What's the phrase?
But with yards is where it's at. Like the yak is where it's at. Yeah. The yak attack. All right.
Hey,
look,
new merch coming soon, guys. New merch coming soon.
I know.
Yak is where it's at, and I'm telling you, like, a dude catches a ball. Unless you're PPR, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is what it is. Look, you already know how I feel about PPR. I don't feel like a dude with 10 catches and 30 yards should be over a guy who has 5 yards but like 100 and something yards.
And welcome to Martin's TED Talk.
Yes. Yes. Hey, this is now officially my show, so I think what I
want. So since me do this real quick, so we got everyone here. We got Nerd Huddle and Dynasty Pylon. So we're doing starting to do a little crosstalk stuff here. So if you're on the Nerd Huddle, make sure you go follow the Dynasty Pylon. Link is in the description. They're going to take the show over in a few minutes, and they're going to help you out with all your sits and starts, IDP sits and starts, Dynasty, regular redraft stuff. So they're going to be able to help you out. So you got any more questions, go over there. Over here on the Nerd Huddle, make sure you go follow them. If you're watching us there, Nerd Huddle, we're all one big family over here. But we're going to start to close it up over here. What was that?
I say one thing real quick.
Real
thing I just want to say.
We all start moving together.
Can Kramer and Martin have a Santa Claus hat bet?
Between what?
No.
Can Kramer and Martin, because y'all playing each other this week.
Oh, we're playing each other.
This ain't no Santa hat week every week. Get out of here.
He's done.
That was just between you and I, man. Get out.
Hey, that's a good thing. Though. We should make some type of bet between the matchups.
With a loser.
Yeah. Man, I'm over sweating bullets.
It ain't got to be Santa hat. We
should do something else.
No, all you need to do is get yourself a mariachi hat and go put that.
How you gonna do a thong bet? You're just gonna the whole time you're picking it out. You're like, oh, he lost this one last week.
Hey, look. Hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans. That's all I gotta say.
Oh man.
Wow.
BlackBigfoot.com.
Oh, was he ready?
Oh shit.
Get Ken set up on the shelf. We just have him in the back.
We have
hanging
the
out
elf hanging.
with the big L on his. He's watching you lose.
Have a chain on it with an
You
L
have
on
to
it.
do. Everybody has to do a shirt that's got an L on it for being a loser.
Yeah. We'll do something. We'll pick like the matchup of the week, and then we'll just unanimously pick it, and then whoever loses that one has to wear something. I don't know.
Yeah, we
That's
should
fine.
do
Get the
that.
big
We
dunce
should
cap
do
or
that. We should
something.
pick like 4 games to pick, like we do on Payne and Grizzly. We pick 4 things that we're betting on.
Yeah.
You know, over
Okay,
under
go.
stuff like that on the crosswalk part. That'll be dope.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So before we get out of here on the Nerd Huddle, I put a poll up on YouTube. Let me end it real quick. So we got a few votes. Where we at? So we got so my question was, is your record better than 1-1? And we got 66% said they're 1-1. 16% said they were better, they were 2-0, and 16% said they're 0-2 out of 12 votes. So
Yeah.
Wow.
most people 1-1, which is not too bad. I am 0-2, which sucks because I put up pretty decent points and I still lose. Sucks.
Yeah, you do.
But it is what it is, man. It's only
It's
week
still
3.
early.
Right?
Still early.
Yeah.
Well, no,
you guys, I gotta go. So I'm gonna clock.
he's out of here, but
I got
think,
other things I gotta do. So
Yeah, sounds good, man.
You guys
yeah,
stick
we're
around?
all,
yeah.
no,
Have a great show,
let you do
guys.
your thing.
Have a great show, guys.
I'm gonna let you do your thing. I gotta go do some stuff as well. But yeah, man, that is it from us over at the Nerd Huddle. So if you're watching us, go follow Dynasty Pylon. Link is in the description. They're part of the Nerd Huddle family. Go give them some love and go ask them some more questions. They're here to help you out for another half an hour or so. But cool.
I got an hour to order my pizza, so I gotta go too.
All right. I'm out.
All right,
Y'all have a
guys.
great show, Mark Martin.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
later,
Thank you.
guys.
See you guys.
All right, guys. Later. Hold on. You can kick me out.
All right. Hey, I mean, if you want to stay, it's up to you. I don't care. But look, hey, but regardless of the fact, though, man, wow. What are we in store for today? Actually, so are you excited for any of these games today? I think I've asked you this the other day, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still high on that Seattle Vikings game, man.
I think that'll be a good one. I think the Rams Buccaneers one. I think that's going to be a really good
Yeah,
game.
everyone's all up on that one. I know for sure everyone wants to see that one. It's because the top 2-0 teams, so they're undefeated. So watching that, oh yes, thank you so much. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited for that. So, regardless though, we got. Let me pull up the schedule. So today we got Saints. Like the first game, I think is Saints pulling up Saints against
Patriots.
what was it? Patriots. That's the very first game that should be airing up here soon. You think the rain is going to affect anything? I don't
Remember the new game?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sandy's the new game. Yeah, that's right. That was pretty funny. Some of her logic on that stuff is hilarious. So,
Yeah, no, it had me rolling last night. I'm not gonna lie.
so are you starting Carson Wentz?
No, I already started Darnold.
Okay, but I mean, and like, would you start Carson Wentz? I'm just saying.
Probably not.
No, you don't trust his ankles.
Well, with good angles, he wasn't exactly putting up good numbers.
Well, I mean, he was doing better than Jacob Eason.
Well, yeah, Jason Eason had one drive and he threw an interception.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So it was a lot better than Jacob Eason. So I'm saying, would you put him in? Like, who would you? Okay, so who would you put Carson Wentz over? Jimmy G.
That's a tough one because Jimmy G hasn't been doing much either.
So if you had to pick one of them between,
No, I'll put Jimmy G in still. I think
Jimmy G. Okay. What about Carson and T-Law?
probably T-Law.
Okay. Carson, Matt Ryan.
Probably Carson.
Damn. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, who are the
I mean,
Falcons
that's
playing?
They're playing the Giants.
Oh, they're playing the Giants.
Carson, Davis Mills.
Carson. For sure.
Hey, look, I'm just giving you like a couple of like dudes that we're all right. Carson or Zach Wilson?
I'll probably take Carson over Zach Wilson.
Okay, so three and three. So you like of the crap. Okay, here's another one. That's the tiebreaker right here. Carson or Jared Goff?
And the Ravens. Probably go Jared Goff.
Okay, all right. Just asking because I know a lot of people out there probably have Carson and they're probably going to try and start him. So I don't know if it affects the way their lineup is or how it might be. So, yeah, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't see him. How productive do you see him being today?
I mean, it just depends on if he can. I mean, he doesn't really move around when he doesn't have hurt ankles, but if he can move around a little bit without too much pain, it also depends on how much if he can plant his foot when he's throwing too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen his practice videos, so I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised he's even active. I mean, he's definitely something I would like. If you have a better option, I'll probably put someone else.
Exactly, that's what I was.
I mean, it is Tennessee though. Tennessee.
Yeah, their defense has done nothing.
No, so that's why I'm okay with man. It's a difficult decision. I would just hope that you would have someone better than him. That's it. So, I don't know. All right. So, all the other QBs, Jimmy Garoppolo. How safe do you feel he's going to do okay against Green Bay's defense? They're in San Francisco, and they're playing Green Bay.
Well, I mean, was it when they went to the Super Bowl? I believe they played.
Oh man, we're taking it back.
No, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago happened. Like a lot has happened since then.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy G torched him, like 40-something to nothing almost.
That was a different defense though by that point.
And he was able to get it to Kittle because I think Kittle had a monster game that day.
Oh yeah. Do you think Kittle actually breaks out today? I hope so. I think
so. Yeah, I think so.
Because I think you're starting him. Obviously, you're not benching him. I mean, I don't see why you would in the first place.
I mean, even Jared Goff and Hawkinson had a decent game when they got blown out. So,
right.
I think they got him. I think they break out this week.
There are some questions earlier that we had when we transitioned over. I mean, there was like Tony Pollard over Allen Robinson, and I don't know if like it wasn't even like discussed like if it was PPR in their mind. It was a half PPR, and we had Tony Pollard over Allen Robinson. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I did not see that one. I think if you have Pollard. Like you usually say, if you have the punt return yards, then definitely go Tony Pollard.
Yeah. I think we all voted Tony Pollard over that one for sure, and have PPR over Allen Robinson. And then I think the next couple of questions was start 2 Lockett or Chase, and that was Jamar Chase over. And I think we picked Lockett over Chase.
Yeah, I think Lockett's going to have a big year this year.
I think so too, but I think this might be his little downfall. I really think DK Metcalf might actually have a good game this week. I think he's been going Lockett. Now I think he's going to go to DK this time.
Yeah.
I think the defense is now reading it. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to sleep on both of them either way because they're both good.
Yeah.
And then Patrick Swain? What's his name? Swain, the third guy on Seattle. There's like 2 of them.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah. I think it's Swain. Their third guy there. So he's doing pretty good. He's not a bad option either.
Is that the guy they just got? Is he the rookie?
No, I think so. Maybe I can't exactly remember.
I know every single team in the NFC West, they all drafted a receiver at some point.
Yeah, they did
before the 3rd round.
Yeah, they did. I remember that too. We were talking about it too.
Yeah.
And they're all shorties too.
Yeah, and they were all not very tall guys too.
Yeah,
I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. Seattle. Let's see. They have who they got this week. I know it's trying to look for it here. They got Vikings, right?
Yeah, they're playing the Vikings.
So Patrick Peterson over there. Freddie Swain. That's his name. Freddie Swain. So he put up 95 yards last week, a touchdown, and he had one rush for 5 yards.
Well, there you go. All right.
So yeah, that was about what they had. And then so he's making himself, and I think it's just because DK Metcalf and Lockett are just too damn distracting. So I think he just slips underneath. So, and then let's see, another question you missed. What we were talking about was so he had full PPR, Mike Davis or Tony Pollard for RB2, but his opponent had Zeke, and it was kind of a hard one.
That is kind of a hard one.
But I think the guys went with Mike Davis, or I kind of voted Tony Pollard, regardless of his opponent had Zeke. I mean, I think they're split 50-50, so I think they're both used. So I would not mind putting Tony Pollard in your flex. So who would you pick? Mike Davis has got New York Giants this week.
I don't know. Mike Davis hasn't really shown me much.
No, same.
I mean, he's been getting decent yards, but I don't think he's got any touchdowns, does he?
Mike Davis?
Yeah, I don't think he's got in the end zone.
I don't think so. I mean, with Cordell Patterson getting there, it's kind of hard to say that how much relevancy he's going to have for fantasy football. Like, let's see. So he last week 0 touchdowns. He had 9 carries for 38 yards and 7 receptions for 25. Week 1, 0 touchdowns, 15 carries, and 3 receptions. So he hasn't been in the end zone. And then Cordell Patterson last week had 2 of them. So that was dilemma there. I think we went with Tony Pollard over Mike Davis, regardless of the fact that his opponent had Zeke. Let's see. Other ones we had.
You said it was a PPR league?
It was a full PPR.
Yeah, I would probably go Tony Pollard too then.
Yeah. And then the other one was
Zeke's not catching it out of the backfield. And
no. Well, I mean,
Mike Davis definitely isn't catching it out of the backfield.
Yeah. What's Will saying? Old Ron.
Oh, I started coughing, so I had to mute my mic for a second.
Oh,
you were looking down.
So
yeah, so you were looking down, so you didn't see it.
Oh,
all of a sudden I was like, oh god. I'm Martin.
Yeah, no. At least my cough is kind of slowing down. It's kind of leaving me. So, I guess OBJ is not going to be on a snap count today. So he's full go. This is the first time he's playing since week 7 of last year. So yeah, I mean it could be a good game. We don't know how much of a diva he's going to be today. With
the Landry injury, they certainly need him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But he's going to be a full go, so hopefully he can stay healthy. I mean, they need him, I guess. I mean, I really expected the Browns to do a lot better. Even the defense is kind of like not showing up either. Washington and the Browns defense are just kind of surprising me. We expected higher things, and right now they're not doing so hot right now. So they need to step it up. Do you feel confident that Washington steps it up this week against Josh Allen?
I think they do. Maybe that's wishful hoping. I don't know, but I think they had a couple extra days of practice since they had the Thursday night game.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think after that Thursday night game, I think they really need to look at themselves and be like, what do we do? Like, this is not who we are.
Right. I don't know.
I think they use it as motivation.
I mean, would you still put Josh Allen in though? I mean, you kind of have to, right?
I mean, I will. But what are we talking? Like, if we even keep them to like 21 points, I still think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to score more points on offense, which I don't know if we can do. But
I mean, McLaurin's all over the place, and Heineke seems to be locked onto him.
I know.
I
know we got the one question, and I had just joined in, and they were like, "If only we had a Washington football team fan in here to help us answer this question."
Yeah, and that's when you jumped in.
I was like, "All right,
perfect."
I was like, "Man, we learned our lesson last week. We're like, don't play him against the Giants." What did he do?
Right. So we also had a Debo or Madison PPR flex. Oh wait, hey, what's up? Is that new?
Yeah, it's new.
Right. You want to go ahead and read it?
Hey boys, you will give me this Quintez Cyphers.
Cephas, man.
Cephas?
Quintus Cephas or Kenny Galladay and PPR. You're fired. I'll take it. Quintus Cephas
It's
or Kenny
Allen
Galladay.
Robinson, Fournette, Harris, or Juju.
Well,
I don't think I go Juju.
No, Juju hasn't really done anything. It's crazy.
I had a
They
decent
are
game
good-
last week, but I don't know if Ben Roethlisberger's playing.
Yeah. So in a full PPR, I think Kenny Galladay actually has himself a game this week. Detroit has Baltimore. Kenny Galladay is against Atlanta. I like Kenny Galladay over Quintus Cephas in a PPR league. I think Kenny Galladay actually has a game today. We'll see how that goes. But I would choose Kenny Galladay over Quintus Cephas. And in a different league, he said start one flex, or to say different PPR, right? A different league, start one for flex. Allen Robinson, Fournette. I guess Fournette's actually the guy this week, so he should be the one. I got a notification that he said he probably will do that for sure. But I'm definitely for sure. How do you feel about that, Fournette?
Yeah, I think Fournette's probably going to be the guy.
Yeah, so
I think since Jones fumbled in week 1, they've been really hesitant to go back to him.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, and we saw this last week. Bruce Arians was like, well, once you fumble, it seemed like they were gone for like a while. So, hang on. So I would say Fournette until he fumbles at the flex, right? Or do you like Allen Robinson?
I don't know.
Robinson has, I think they had the Bengals this week, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would love to say Allen Robinson, but I don't know what Fields is going to do.
With the QB situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's arguably that he's better than Dalton, but again, actually, no, I'm sorry. They do not have the Bengals. They have the Browns. They have the Browns, not the Bengals.
Yeah, they had the Bengals last week.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then we have Cook not expected to play. Yes. Thank you, James. We know this. I'm just giving you crap. Yeah, man. Cook is not playing. Addison is definitely the goo, but I'm not even gonna start Addison. I've seen it multiple years where Addison gets thrown in and then Addison doesn't do anything. I mean, last year he had 2-3 games back to back with a starting role and he didn't do anything. The year before that, Cook went down, Addison played in and he didn't do anything.
Nope.
I'm not confident enough to put Addison in there. I just feel like at this point it comes to like, do I trust him? Like, does Cousins trust him? Does he even check down to him? Like, I feel like he doesn't. He has 3 options now, 4 kind of. Well, but how do you feel about Addison?
I kind of have the same feelings. I mean, Cook's had a bit of injury issues in his career, and Madison's been right there to take the reins, but every time it just seems like he doesn't. I mean, granted, it's hard to beat Cook. Cook is like a once in a lifetime kind of talent at running back, but
Yeah.
so I get it. It's hard shoes to fill, but like, I don't know. I just feel like he hasn't even gotten to like a quarter of what Cook does most of the time.
Right. But yeah,
It's a big drop off.
And then James going bold.
I saw
with
that.
Robinson and Fields over Fournette. Hey, I hope it works out for you. Man, it's definitely bold, but we know James. James likes to take a lot of risks. So
Yeah, he does.
he takes a lot of risks. I like that about him. So
And he's the one who traded McCaffrey away.
trying to keep up with you. Shut up, man. He's already what, 2-0?
And he got Tank over here. Lamar Chase or Mike Williams? Oof, that's a tough
Jamar
one.
Chase or Mike Williams? That is a tough one. But I'm gonna say
I think I'm leaning to Lamar Chase.
against with Mike Williams against freaking KC's DBs.
Oh, I forgot they were playing Kansas City.
Chase got Jamar
They give
Chase,
up.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna say Mike Williams.
All right, you convinced me. Mike Williams, it is.
I'm just saying it's. I mean, even though
Better be. I put him in starting this week. So
I have Mike Williams over Jamar Chase.
my luck will
That's
probably do
just what I
nothing.
have. Yeah. So if you had to start, who would you bet? Carr or Stafford? Miami secondary versus Bucks D line and LBs. Ooh.
Yikes! I thought we'd go Carr.
Carr
Yeah.
over Miami. Miami's actually not that bad though.
They just lost 35-0. What are you talking about?
Well, no, their defense. Yeah,
And they have no
only have is
Tua.
defense. Offense is what they suck at. Defense is what they're good at, and that's the problem. So if
Yeah, but Carr just took it to the Steelers.
true. Carr isn't Carr number. I would put Carr in. I
Yeah,
think he's
see?
number one right now. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's not even. I don't know why I'm trying to argue that.
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
was like,
My
no,
apologies.
you're good. You're good.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to defend old boy over there. But yeah, no. The secondary in Miami is pretty good. Yeah, I agree. But Carr still puts up numbers. So, or Stafford. I don't know, man. Jeez. But yeah. Anyways, so what's James got? So Pittsburgh, I think Watt is going to have. Watt's not even playing.
Yeah,
yet.
Watt's not playing, my dude.
Watt is not playing. Take him out of your lineups. Playing IDP, he's not playing. So, but I will still continue to read your comment. And he thinks that Watt is going to have a hell of a game on the bench. And that pick, if you have all the time in the world in the pocket, I see Chase and Higgins out. But yeah, Watt's not playing. So even James says, I got Stafford. The reason why is I have feelings I'm going to have to throw the game, and against quarterbacks in Miami, I don't trust Carr, but I still going to root for them because they are my team. Raiders fan, yeah. I don't know, man. See, I feel like it might be a high-scoring game, and Stafford might be throwing all over the place. That's my kind of the argument, too. So I think you and I are split on Carr and Stafford, though.
Well, here's the difference I see. Stafford does throw the ball, but as soon as they get into the red zone, they become a run-first team.
And they got Sony Michel in.
And they got Sony Michel. The last couple weeks, it was Henderson getting the touchdowns before he got hurt. So. And then, so that's what I'm saying. Like, at least with the Raiders, especially with, I don't know if Josh Jacobs is still hurt, I think.
Yeah.
They pass the ball. They just like pass.
Yeah, so our producer over there says a great question. They're at a cruise there. So even I knew Watt is not playing. Damn, bro. Hey, Pepper.
That's funny.
That's Will right there.
Yeah. I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get to that one.
Will even knew that. So, James, come on, man. That's what I meant with Watt not playing. Okay. So if I reread this, Pittsburgh, I think with Watt not playing, is going to have a huge effect on that pick if they have all the time in the world in the pocket. I see Chase and Higgins. Yeah, but you got to remember Hayward is still kind of there too.
And they have Melvin Ingram taking.
Yeah, that whole line is pretty good. So
yeah, I was just reading something where they said obviously Watt's a big part of that defense, but they think they'll still be good as a unit.
He said, "Will, I'm the little taco of the squad." I don't know, man. You didn't draft two kickers like Fredo did, so I think Fredo still takes that over you. And I think, regardless of the fact, I don't think we'll let that go until next season. So, I mean, you could dub yourself that, but I still think Fredo would still be the.
He only has one now.
Yeah, but which I don't know. I kind of disagree with who he dropped, but whatever.
Still, well, it's weird because he dropped Tucker first,
and
then he dropped Koo for Tucker.
Out, yes. Jacobs is out, yes.
Yep. See, there
so
you go.
Put Drake in if you need to. So, oh man. So, anyways, but yeah, I'm getting texts. People are asking me over here on the side. I look, I can't read your stuff. People are texting me, I'm like, start sits. I'm like, I can't read them while I'm doing this right now. I was
Should be like, jump on the show and ask me. What are you doing?
I send them the link. I really do. I just send them the link. I'll answer it here. Maybe I'll answer at 9:30, but at 9:30, I maybe. But regardless of the fact, I just send them the link. It's just so much easier here. And plus, they have your opinion too, and not just mine.
Right.
Because like you and I are different on Carr and Stafford. Carr is that underdog that nobody really looks at. So I still kind of say Stafford, but we're leaning Carr just because, I mean, Darren Waller is a beast. Buccaneers kind of struggle with the tight end. So,
I mean, looking at last week when they were in a pretty much dogfight with Atlanta, who would have thought that? Till,
that's true.
Pick
That's
6
true.
at the end kind of blew it open. But
yeah. So,
but I just, like I said, I think Stafford will here's my prediction. I think Stafford will have more yards. I think Carr will have more touchdowns.
I see that. Especially if they get closer, Waller's going to be the guy. So, all right. So let's go back some of these questions that we missed earlier from what you missed from the show. Some were saying Cardinals defense or Pittsburgh defense. We went Cardinals defense because they're against the Jacksonville Jaguar. T-Law likes to throw at least 2 picks a game, so that's easy 2 interceptions right there. And then another question was kind of hard. We had Herbert or Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. And
It is hard.
Yeah. So some of these were a little bit difficult. So the ones
I think because of what you were saying, though, I'm leaning towards Herbert
against KC, but then you have freaking Aaron Rodgers against San Francisco, and they're kind of not that impressive this year either.
Yeah, but I think defensively they are.
The DBs? Maybe.
Yeah, but look at who they stopped. Who they play week 1?
Well, week 1 was that was interesting.
Was that Detroit? I think they played Detroit. Oh, yeah, Detroit actually came back. I guess they didn't look that good against Detroit, no.
Oh, yes, James.
Because they were up big, and then Detroit still ended up scoring 30-some-odd points on them.
Look at James over there. James over there telling me what to do. Hit the like and subscribe button, bro. Oh, man, I love James.
Hurts or Cousins?
Hurts or Cousins?
That's a good one.
Coming from Marvin, this is interesting because he...
Yeah.
Cousins, I think... Ooh.
I don't know. Seahawks defense has not been good.
I think... No, they're not. But then I'm scared that Micah Parsons might be all over Cousins this week. We'll see, man. But I'm going to put Cousins over Hurts.
Are they scared that Cousins isn't the prime Meridian anymore if he keeps playing like this?
No, he's still the prime Meridian. And I think this is why he's playing that safer bet between the two. But I think it's funny that it's coming from
right
Marvin, who kind of hates Cousins. I would say Cousins, man. Although Hurts does have that rushing upside. And I feel
like we just need to have James on the show at this rate. He just put his opinion
I've asked
on everything.
him before, man. I've asked him multiple times, and there's always something going on. So I've told.
Well, he seems
James
free right now.
Well, look. What I do like about James is he's always on. He's always on. He always attends, which I like. But he is a busy dude. So
he agrees with Herbert hands down.
Yeah, Herbert might actually go against Chiefs really, really well. The DBs are like, they have Tyrann Mathieu, and Daniel Sorensen has not been himself this week or this year. So far, even in preseason. So, and Daniel Sorensen did play, not Tyrann Mathieu during preseason. I think the Chargers Chief game is going to be a bit of a lot closer than people really. I think so too, man. I really do. I think so too. I think it's going to be a lot better game than most of the Chiefs games. I mean, can't argue against the Baltimore Ravens Chiefs game, but I don't think it's gonna be that close. But that was a good game. And Marvin now asking James, Hurts or Cousins? There you go, Cousins. It is
without Cookout Cousins. It's true. He's gonna have to pass the ball.
Yeah, I
Get
don't
that
trust
offense
the Rodgers.
anything.
I don't.
But some people
trust
need that running
Rodgers.
game in order to pass, so it's kind of hard to say.
True, because it gets him closer. I don't know. And
Well, no, I
maybe-
feel like if you watch the Vikings, a lot of their big plays come on play action.
Yeah,
And if you know with Madison, they're not really running the ball.
he's talking his phone. James, just come on already, man.
Right?
I've been asking him for months to come on. Already.
Well, I just thought it was funny. Every time there's a question, he's always putting his opinion on it. So I'm
Well, that's what I
Or
like.
you just
about
get
you.
on.
It'd just be easier. Just come on
Right?
the show, bro. Like I've been asking you for months.
That's
But
funny.
I've been asking for months. I'm hoping he'll consider when his schedule clears up. He's a very busy dude. He's my go-to mechanic when it comes out to the Army. Like, regardless of the fact he doesn't know, he'll always respond to me and he'll always hit me up. Hey, man, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna find this out for you. That's what I like about James. But yeah,
Still, we did. Stop working. No, I'm just kidding.
no, well, I still work somewhat. I mean,
somewhat.
I still have some gigs going here and there. But yeah, school over all of it. So come on, James, peer pressure.
That's
Look,
funny.
James is a good dude. He's a smart guy. Matter of fact, James he's been doing a lot of DFS this week. So he quit a lot of his leagues.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he quit a lot of his leagues. As a matter of fact, he was supposed to be in the RDE league, but he decided not to because he's doing a lot of DFS. So
Well, so that's how my mom got in.
oh, you're not supposed to announce that, man.
Well,
Make your mom feel bad. Special guest James Garcia. No, as soon as he comes on, he will be on. Like I consider him. He might be the third guy, but hey, that's all on him. Whenever he gets his schedule fixed. But James, come on, guy. It's time. It's time. We all off season. I asked you to come on, but it's time. Look. But anyways, any last notes that you kind of want to say, because I know we got to get our lineups set up too as well.
I know. I was just looking at that.
No, yeah, we give us some time. I got to go through all my leagues and go one through one. And James Garcia is the research guy.
Research guy.
And it's funny. That's how I ended up on the Nerd Hose. I was the research guy. So whenever I needed something out, whenever they needed something, they would go, "Hey, Mark, where you at?" And then I would type it up. James, that's our guy, and hopefully he comes on. He'll establish that. But look, man, even people don't even know you are asking you to come on. If my internet does not suck, I would join. I think it's time to upgrade. Are you still running around the hotels, James? I know that was a
that's
big-
right. That's why he couldn't come on those couple of times.
He's still on. I think he's still on mission right now. So I think that's
right.
kind of the main reason. I know Wednesdays were kind of hard for him. That's usually our main day for Wednesdays. Wednesday nights we do our main shows just before, and then we do our. I'm liking the lunch hour, man. I'm really liking this lunch hour.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we'll do Tuesdays IDP waivers, and exactly it's a circle of YouTube life. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, have kids, your life will change.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's usually kind of like I get it, man, I get it. But 1 hour. Give me even come on Sundays. Maybe Sundays for 30 minutes, bro. That's all I'm asking. We'll see. But yeah, so Tuesdays we'll do a waiver IDP. We don't typically do offense on waiver IDP because you could probably Google it somewhere else and it's literally everywhere. So we go focus onto the IDP on the waivers Tuesdays. And then Wednesdays we do our regular show, just talk about everything and anything. And then Thursday we'd kind of do a breakdown on all the game start sits, who are for sure starts. So that's Thursdays. That's our Dynasty lunch hour. And I love the lunch hour. Yeah. Yes.
Mark and Martin in the morning.
Look, man, the lunch hour is basically you should be working, and if you're watching us, thank you, but you should be working. If not, you're on your lunch breaks. It's more towards the people on their lunch breaks. But I mean, if you want to break the rules a little bit and watch us during your lunch or during work hours, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm not going to deny your questions. I'll give you my opinions. But overall, you make the start sit question yourself. You push the button who to start. That's exactly. I mean, that's what fantasy football is all about. And then if you win, boom, you look cool as heck, guy.
No snitches here.
I love
Awesome.
Will, man.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
right.
That's awesome.
All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna head out, start doing my lineups, get set up
Yep.
for my TVs that I got going on. I got multiple TVs running sometimes. Plus, I'll probably end up doing homework a little bit too. So
You would wear the Bills jersey today, wouldn't you?
why not? You're wearing your what? Look, I have to.
This guy's gonna sack that guy 4 times today. Watch.
They haven't even gone over 3, so I'm not. We'll
He
see.
hasn't gotten
He might
over
just
2.
run away.
So
Well, Daniel Jones got away, so and that can. Yep. He's still on mission.
still on
Yeah,
it.
figures. It's fine.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, he hasn't even gotten 2. So
Hey, look, we'll see how today goes. I mean, you got to start him regardless. I think this might be.
I'm just waiting for show me your TDs to drop them so I can snipe them.
Man, she's dropping everybody.
I know.
I told you the other day. What are you playing? Redraft or Dynasty? Like, what's going on here? So, right. Anyways, all right. Well,
All right.
that's basically concludes our transition from the Nerd Huddle. If you've been here all the entire time and then switched over to our IDP show, Dynasty Pylon. But hey, we'll be here Tuesday doing IDP waivers, and we'll see. Hopefully, you guys win this week. I know I need to win on a few of my leagues. Going 0-2 on some of them. I don't know what's going on. And I lose like this much, man. This much. I don't understand. But anyways. Anything else?
No,
No.
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you guys Tuesday for your IDP waivers. All right. Later.
Later.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. When I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. I was born